Need a fan. Hello. So I decided to go live because it's a week without a guest. That's not happening until um, not this weekend. Next weekend is coming up. But anyway, I just went on live anyway to stay in the habit of things and to let you know what's going on. So if you're in the Virginia area and you have not gotten your tickets yet to uh, 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 an awesome event happening in Norfolk, I suggest you go ahead and do that. So I'm getting ready to put the link down here for you right now so that you can have it. Get it here. I got it. I got it. But I forgot I've been having personal summers, and I started this live without without my personal fan. So I'm like over here melting, like I'm about to die. Oh my god. Anyway, who I'm about to die. Is anybody else hot? It's just me. I know lately it has been just me. That's what's so frustrating. Nobody can feel, nobody's understanding. It's like a heat from the inside, you know? So I'm doing a lot of because I've been talking all day and I'm talking more. And so it is for the Gather in Norfolk. It's live and in person. It's women celebrating women. It's called the Activated Women in Norfolk. So I'm going to be actually speaking there. I've been invited to speak, to be a keynote speaker at this event. I am so excited that I'm going to be here with Miss Portia Bryant, who has invited me to be a keynote speaker at this event. And I'm all about empowering women. So this is like my jam. This is my jam. So you know her. I've had her on my live actually before. You will not melt. I feel like I will melt, Angela. In fact, I feel like I'm melting right now. Can't you see the heat on my top lip? I'm about to die. I won't die, but I feel like I'm like being dipped really close to the fire. But anyway, I'm excited about this. Portia is just a phenomenal person, and she's doing some awesome things. She's so busy. I don't know when she's gonna have time to do another live with me because the girl just got back from Africa, speaking over there, and she's like, her whole community is rallying behind this whole women's. It's a whole. I think it's a wonderful movement of women doing great things and pulling together and rallying behind each other. It's exciting to see, and I'm just excited to be part of it. But if I don't find a fan, it's like the heat from the inside, from deep down inside. So I'm excited. So anyway, I posted a link there. If you are in Virginia and want to go to the Activated Women in Norfolk, please go and support this awesome, wonderful event. I think there'll be food. I like to plug that because that's important to me. I'm just saying. But it's going to be exciting, and you never know who you're going to meet. In fact, the wonderful thing about these things, that's the point right there. In fact, I met Portia at an event like this. I met her a few years ago, back in 2019, before all the crazy happened with COVID. And we were at a luncheon together. We were at a luncheon, and I had been asked to, I guess I have spoken at these kind of things before. I had been asked to be a guest speaker um, at this other luncheon back in 2019. And she was a guest. She was a featured keynote speaker at this event. And she's a butterfly. I mean, she's a butterfly, and she gets everybody excited about what their next thing is. Every time I talk to her, I'm like, oh my gosh, what's taking me so long? What's my next thing? What's my next thing? Because that's the energy that we all need. And if we can like share that with another, that's a beautiful thing. So please come out and support. Oh, what else is going on? Pretty soon, in a few weeks, I'm going to have Miss Danny Haha. She's a Christian comedian on my live, and I'm really looking forward to that. You guys, you've met her before. I've had her on with Melisa. Her and Melisa were my two comedian guests I had at the same time. Well, this time it's just Danny Haha. She's been up to a lot of stuff. They both have. They've both been really busy. But she's going to be a guest in a couple of weeks, and we're going to talk about what's going on with her. Christian comedy. How's that going? She's just funny, and my thing is funny is funny. You know what I mean? So it's kind of I think, a gift to be able to be a Christian comedy, because think about how easy it is to not be a Christian comedy. I'm just saying, it'd be easier to not, you know what I mean? But she's just a good-hearted person, and I'm is that a word? Too late now. I'm excited to have her back on here, and so that's going to be in a couple weeks. And you guys missed it if you missed me and my daughter. My daughter and I were on the live last week. And she is a author of a book. It's full of uplifting poetry, but it also had some awesome like work pages in there to help you figure out what you want to do and stay on track and be true to you. So that's what's been going on. Also, my voice is funny because I now do a radio. I do radio. I'm just all over the place, and I'm excited about the radio show. In fact, let me find that link. So tonight, if you can manage to stay awake or set your alarm to 2 a.m. Eastern Central Time, you'll hear me. Yeah, set your alarm to 2 a.m. Eastern Central Time, and you'll hear me. Or you can just get up really, really, really early on the next day, or, because it's from 2 a.m. to 6 a.m. So get up really early on Saturday morning, go work out or walk the dog and plug it in your ear while you're walking the dog or whatever you do. And then you can hear me on the radio. So let me find that link. So I'm getting better at navigating while talking. So stay with me while I find that link here. So I'm going to share it with you because I want you to, join me. Join me. Yeah, did I do that? Vibe 95. Okay, what I'm going to do is type in, it's Audioless Radio Group. Audioless Radio Group. And if you don't know what that is, Google it. I'm going to put the link in there. Audioless. It's pretty exciting to be a part of something new and exciting like this. I feel honored and I'm just excited for Audioless. Audioless is going to be a thing. Okay, check it out. They're like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Looks like they're 8. I think they're going to be 9 stations. I'm on Vibe 95, but I'm going to give you, this is the basic link to Audioless. If you like gospel, they got gospel. They have everything on this radio group. You've got to check it out. Let me put this in here. So here is, hi, Tia. Oh my goodness. Hold on, my mic fell apart. How you doing? What you been up to? I've just been like incognito because I've been preoccupied with stuff. Here's the link to Audioless. All right, now I'm going to find the link to Vibe 95. I am looking. The sweat on my upper lip is distracting to me. I don't know if it's distracting to you, but the sweat on my upper lip. Hey, how you doing? Hey, everybody. So yeah, I am about to melt. I'm just talking about my inner heat happenings. And so have you ever asked for help? Like, thank you. Have you ever asked? So my husband is I go to him and I ask for usually like technical help. So I was doing something radio related and I needed some technical help. And I feel sort of bad about this. I hope I'm the only one. Either way, I know things, but I know he knows things that I don't know. But sometimes once he mentions the things that he knows, I'm like, I can solve the problem in my head without him. So I don't need him anymore. And I know that frustrates him. Isn't that terrible? But like, so I was having mic problems, but I didn't know for sure that's what it was. I'm like, what's going on? Everything is sounding kind of funny. Like I'm talking in a tunnel like this. Hello, hello. Like a tunnel. It had a tunnel sound. You know what I'm saying? And what else? And it was like a constant, like a buzz, like a constant buzz in the background. And so I was like, I gotta go get my husband, who's fairly, he has a studio down there in his office. It's a whole studio with the stuff and all the stuff. So he knows stuff. So I can't, I said, hey, babe, I need you to help me figure out this, the fuzz going on, the buzz. It was like buzz. It's so annoying. And then and then when my boss called me saying everything you recording is sounding kind of funny, I didn't feel like doing a whole lot of new stuff, right? So I wanted to get it right. So I came upstairs, and he's having me do a bunch of stuff that had nothing to do with the thing. You know what I'm saying? Like I spent. That's why I'm late. I think I spent an hour and a half or something like that, 2 hours. He's like, okay, what I need you to do is stand up and put the stand. I'm going to go downstairs and bring my stand with the thing on the thing on the thing. Just stand. I said, I can't read the stuff on my screen if I'm standing up this high. And then you want me to do the thing? I can't do all the things. So I'm trying to read the thing and it just wasn't working. And I said, and so after we were doing all that, I said, you know what? I'm gonna try another, because I like to use BandLab, but I also like to use so my first time using what is it, you guys? I'm having a brain fart. What is that thing? Audacity. It's a program to do recordings. So I was gonna try to do Audacity too, right? So I thought, okay, maybe it's just BandLab that was having issues. So then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna try Audacity. So I was trying Audacity, and it sounded a little better, but there was a buzz, but it didn't sound like I was talking in a tunnel or anything like that. So I said, all right, how about I could just record the thing on Audacity, and then I know how to edit stuff on BandLab. I'm sure Audacity is not hard to do, right? But since I already know how to do BandLab, you know what I'm saying? Let's just do it there. Oh my gosh, there it is. There, I'm sorry, I got distracted by the wobbly. You see that? My son comes around to do this to me all the time. Anyway, I'm sorry, I got distracted. I could see myself. I wish I didn't see that. Anyway, long and short, we tried to do all the things, and I said, you know what? It sounds like it's the cord, because if I still hear the same buzz in both programs, it's the cord. He's like, oh no, it could be this, it could be that. We could probably just, I said, well, how about I just go downstairs and use your studio, even though I didn't want to, because my vibe is up here. His vibe is a whole different vibe, and I didn't want to mess up my vibe. But I was willing to do that. He's like, oh no, let's try a million gazillion things first and rule out things. And I'm thinking to myself, didn't we already rule out the thing? How many times do we have to rule it out? Anyway, so that's why I'm late. Sorry. Anyway, isn't that terrible? That's what kids do. You know how you ask them one question and they have to give you a whole thing as to the reason why a thing is the thing. That's what I just did. But this is not going to be long because I don't have a guest on here, but I'm looking forward to it because I really want to have another guys' time, because Father's Day is coming up and we have some things to talk about. And I want to do that. Hint, hint, Mr. Faradon, if you're still there. Because I think number one, the ladies loved when the guys were on here because they got to hear a whole different perspective on things. At the time, we were talking about marriage, that's always just entertaining. You know what I'm saying? If you're not entertained by marriage, then you're doing it wrong. You know what I'm saying? Marriage is work, but it's a little entertaining. No lie, it's a little entertaining. And I think sometimes that makes it we can get through some things because we have a sense of humor sometimes. You kind of have to, or else, it's rough. It's just no fun. So there's so many things I want to talk to you guys about, but I don't think I should, because this is like people can see this. But let me tell you that I've had a very frustrating, emotionally stressful week. So much so that I can't sleep at night. I can't sleep at night with the stress going on. I have to get up and do things. Like I have to get in here and write or do some things. I can't sleep at night. I am stressed. And I probably will be stressed until I remove the thing stressing me from myself. I have to remove it. But what's sometimes terrifying about removing the thing that causes you stress, at least you know the stress, right? You know the stress. You can navigate the stress because you're comfortable with the stress. That doesn't make it good. In fact, it's not healthy for you at all, right? And the older I get, the less I want to be unhappy, or I don't want to be stressful right now if I can avoid it. There's some stressors that you just cannot avoid. But this stress that's causing me great stress, Tia, I think you know what I'm talking about. I don't even know if I'm going to make it until the end of when the stress is supposed to end. I don't know if I can end when the stress is supposed to stop, because it's like we're talking two different languages or something. So, anyway, so there's that. And then there's the excitement stress, the excitement of, well, I've been asked to speak. Whoa, I better get my speech together. That kind of thing. Like, I'm excited, but I'm like, oh, I have to prepare, that kind of thing. And then there's a stress of my dog's life. Like, I want to keep him alive and healthy and happy. And sometimes my husband threatens his life. And that makes me nervous because the kids will eventually be gone. And although my husband will be here for forever, I kind of wanted the dog. That is all right. But you know what I'm saying? Of course, I want my husband, but like when the kids are gone and stuff, I want to have the dog there too. This is still not sounding right. The point is, sometimes he doesn't have any patience for our little teenager dog. I don't know. He's like, he'll be 3, and so he's not a puppy anymore. He is a young dog, and we have not had him fixed yet. I think I better get him fixed because I think that could be causing a little aggravation between the two. They have a love-hate relationship. But I'll tell you one thing. So this is crazy, right? So I work at home all day long, and my son is in virtual school. My daughter goes to school. My son is here, in virtual school. But the kind of thing that I do all day, I literally am on the phone all day. And I can't have the dog in here with me because he likes to bark at moving things outside the window, and that's just, you can't do that when you have people on the phone, right? So I have him like hanging out with Zoe a little bit, or I'll put him downstairs, and I don't want to lock him up all day. So I'm trying to help him not feel like everyone is abandoning him, right? Okay. So this one day I was really, 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 really busy, and I explained to my children and my husband, well, mostly the children. I said, okay, he needs to go out right now. He needs to go outside right now for a walk right now, or something bad will happen, right? And no one took the baby out. No one took him out. And I'm busy doing my thing. And I normally do it, but I couldn't. And then I figured everything was well and done. I had an appointment to go to, and I came back and I saw my son with him, hanging out. I figured he had taken him out. That wasn't the case. And Michael came home to find in his bathroom my dog, and I guess a lot of dogs can do this because Michael doesn't think our dog is very smart. I think it's fairly smart. So we have mostly wood floors, but in the family room it's carpet, and upstairs it's carpet. Everything, but everywhere else it's all wood floors. And the dog had to use the bathroom really bad, the number one, and nobody had been taking him out. So what he had done was opened Michael's bathroom door, like he opened the handle that was closed, and he went there by the toilet and he did the potty. And yeah, that almost cost him his life. Like I didn't know what was going on because I was on the phone, but I was like, oh my gosh, I can't even hear the customers because I'm on the phone. Because my husband, I was so embarrassed. It was terrible. It was muffled because they were not far, they were not close to me. But still, I was also panicking about my baby dog's life. Like, I'm like, oh my God, Michael's gonna kill him. And he explained to me the dog had opened up his door because the dog opens doors. It's terrible. But unless it's locked, you have to lock it or he can't open it. And he went in there and he used the number one. And then later I made Alonzo clean that up, my son. Because I'm like, you know what? Had you taken him out when he was supposed to go, then this would never have happened, right? So that was that. And then later that evening, when I have to go use the bathroom, I go in my bathroom, and what do I see? The dog had opened up my bathroom door upstairs and went in there and used the bathroom next to the toilet. Here's what I have to say. It's all horribly terrible, but it's human error that caused this to happen. Also, let us not overlook the fact that he didn't go on the carpet. He didn't do number two. He had enough sense. I'm just saying, who does this? He had enough sense to not go in anybody's room, not go in the hallway, not in the kitchen, not dining room, nowhere. He went inside of an actual bathroom next to a toilet to take care of his business. So on one hand, shame on you, naughty dog. But on the other hand, I think that's kind of genius for a dog to know that that's where the people go use a pee. I'm just saying. I think that's sort of genius. Can he get that a little bit? Anybody give him any props? I'm just saying. So Yeah. Oh, yes, yes. Yeah, the big S. I'm just seeing it. The big S. I'm doing the count. I don't think I'm going to make it. Tia, I don't think I can make it to the 25th. I just do nothing, but we will see. But yes, my dog, I'm saying Michael calls him all kind of not smart, but I'm like, actually. And so the next day when Michael was calm a little bit, and this is kind of funny, but true, because I've been trying. We are new dog owners. We don't know stuff. You know what I'm saying? So we had to like read stuff, and then I would try to share it to family, like we should do this and not that, and this and that, and I'm trying to. But Michael, being grown and older man, he's not trying to hear how to do new stuff. You can't teach an old dog new tricks if you get what I'm saying, right? And so the next day when he was kind of calm and cool, and not trying to murder my dog and trying to get rid of him. And by the way, he threatened to get rid of him, and I spent like $3,000 for this dog. Okay, a whole breeder and everything. It was a thing. And he said, "I'll give you half your money back." We would drive that dog back to where he came from, and my heart was breaking a little bit. But so anyway, I I told him the next day calmly. I said, "But the dog is actually pretty good per the vet. The vet says the dog is, well behaved. He's pretty. He knows how to act right in front of company, kind of. You know what I mean? Like he still kind of barks until he knows who you are. You got to give him a treat, then he's all good, and you're his friend. But that comes a time. But and when we had to go out of town not so long ago, and he did so good with the doggy sitter. I thought that he wanted to stay because he was so good, and she said he was well behaved and he did good. Like he would really did. He follows direction, especially Michael, because he's sort of afraid of Michael a little bit. So anyway, so I said, Michael, I think what needs to happen is we need to train you. That's what it is. We just need to train you. The dog is trained. You're just not trained, and the kids aren't trained properly. But I've tried to train the people. The people are hard to train. People are hard to train. Okay, but I had PP pads. I had them, and you know what see, this is where it comes back to training the people. I had training pads that we got when we first got him, but he hasn't had an accident. He only did that because no one had taken him out. Otherwise, he doesn't. In fact, when we got him at about 10 weeks old. He was pretty well trained because the dog breeder was phenomenal. And that's her love. Like, it was hard for her to let the dog go. She loves dogs. The dog knew, how to use the potty pad and was doing really, really good. So we didn't really have a hard time training him how to use the bathroom. But if he has to go because nobody's taking him out, well, then that's all she wrote. And nobody took him out. So he just opened the door to the bathroom and went in there and took care of business. I'm just saying, can he get some props for not peeing on the carpet or the kitchen or the dining room or the living room or my room or nowhere else? He went to the bathroom on the hard floor and took care of business. Now, that's terrible, but the person that should have taken him out did not take him out. Sometimes I just want to just be in a puppy. I think he's a better listener. He's easier to train. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to buy him clothes, nothing like that. Sometimes it might be easier. But I mean, I love my people, but if I had to compare, you know what I'm saying? Like right now, my daughter's going through some age thing that's just not that might catch me a case right there. The whole whatever this is. I don't even know what this is. The whole I'm like, do you understand the way you respond to me would have got me killed like 6 feet under? You know what I'm saying? And I'm still letting you walk around and living, and you eating everything. You got a phone and everything. Like, but had I said how you said the thing that you say when I ask you a question, I could say, okay, here's an example. Here's an example. I know you had experienced this, right? So, how you doing? How was your day? Now, so no response. So how was your day? It was fine. Is that necessary? You know what I'm saying? Like, why can't we just it was a good day. I had a good day. You know what I'm saying? What all the dramatics? You know what I'm saying? I didn't know him like that because I was too afraid of my daddy. Okay, my daddy would just pop me so fast, so I wouldn't even try it. But my daughter is trying it. I'm like, what? Who? When is this gonna be over? Like, do I have to wait until adulthood or something like that? Because I don't know how we gonna live together in the same house. And now we got the thing, the monthly visitor, and so that's why she was home because we got the monthly visitor. So we got two people with the monthly visitors. And by the way, and that's a whole other thing. I don't want no monthly visitor. Why I got to have a hot flash and a monthly visitor? Is that fair? Does that seem right? It is not. I should not have both. Especially if we got a girl that has a monthly visitor in the house and we ain't here together. So now I got the hot flash, the monthly visitor, and another woman child, who has a little monthly visitor. And all of those things together, it just mess with your mind. Okay. And I might need a therapist. I'm just saying. I'm pretty sure I do. I at least need a mommication with nobody but me on it. I think we could do that. I think I'll be okay. I could tolerate all the baloney if I just got sent away on a mommication. I might be all right for a few months. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's right. She wouldn't have no teeth, Tia. I'm like, what? What? And then I try to appeal to a reason. Now my son, he's not as he's not as funky with it. You know what I'm saying? But he still gives me some grief too. He's 14. All right. So, but he still gives me a little bit, not too much. In fact, he gives me more hugs and stuff. In fact, I think sometimes he feels sort of bad when he's behaving that way, when she's talking about that. And he will, give me a random hug, which there's nothing like a son. I'm just saying, like, I can tell from a far, far, far away that you just might need one and just come over and give you a hug, because they can tell sometimes that the stress of life and the people living in your house is causing you to have some stress and some pain in your heart. You know what I'm saying? So I'm grateful for that. But I want all of it to just be over, or at least send me on a vacation. I'm going to show this to Michael, because maybe he needs to hear and see this in a different way, and might agree too on my vacation. I mean, my birthday is coming up, so perhaps I could go somewhere solo without the children and the dog and the husband, and just gel out or something like that. What I would like to do, and everybody, if you know me, and I'm talking too much, I'm gonna get out this thing in a minute. But if you know me, you know that I love Elder Barge. Like, I can't explain it. Like, mom vacation. Yeah, we gotta take one. We gotta stop playing around. We gotta take one. But I love Elder Barge. And so I kind of in my dream want to do something like that for my birthday. But I keep waiting too late to think about tickets, because I don't want bad tickets if it's around my birthday. Like, I want the tickets that cost $1 million. I'm exaggerating, but like right real close to the stage, because number one, I can't see that good. But I don't want to wear glasses because I really want to be cute, and I can wear my contacts, but I only have to wear one contact so I can see stuff up close. Don't ask, it's a lot. But I kind of want to go to an Elder Barge concert, and even though I've heard all the songs and I've heard them sing the same thing over, I don't even care. But I just am that big of a fan. Like, I am such a big Elder Barge fan. I cannot explain it. It could be sort of unhealthy, except for I love my husband very much. So it's healthy. That makes sense to me. So anyway, so that's what I want to do. So mommication is what we need to be planning, Angela. Every time I think I know what I want to do, I make life in wine box. Yes, ma'am. We need a wine box on the mommication. But every time I think I have big major plans for my birthday, life happens. Like, I'm about to do a very big thing that may cause my direction to be swerved. And you know what I mean? And my priorities might have to shift because I'm about to do the thing that happens on the 25th, Tia. However, I don't think that, I feel in my heart that good things are still going to happen, and I will be able to do the things that I want to do my birthday. You know what I mean? And every time I think I'm settled on what I want to do, I don't know. Like now I kind of want to go see. First I wanted to go to Tia, wink wink. I can't wink. I'm gonna try again. I can't wink without the other eye kind of going to a wink. But yeah, so I wanted to go to where do I want to go? I wanted to go to, I'm having a brain fart. Dubai. Dubai? Dubai? Am I saying it right? And then I saw another spot that I want to go to. And then I thought, okay, I want to go to California, right? And now because of priority shifting, I think I'm gonna maybe need to keep it closer to home. So now I want to go to see a Broadway show on Broadway. Yes, I want to go see Tina Turner. Although I hear I need to go see Jesse, but that's just my thing. I want to see baseball. I don't care if he's naked. That's just not my thing. Now, if it were somebody else, you know. But I want to go see Tina Turner. I want to go see the Broadway show about Tina Turner. I want to. I'm a big fan of her too. So oh, Barbados. Oh, it's Barbados tomorrow. Yes, yes. See, I want to go to Dubai really badly or Hawaii. And then it's like, do I want it to be a girl thing or do I want my husband to come? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how do I want to do it? I don't know really how I want to do it. And we don't have a whole lot of family here. So if me and my husband go, then we'll have to recruit someone from out of state, a family member, because my babies just can't stay with nobody. You know, we got to recruit a family member who is willing to hang with the children. You know what I mean? And that's kind of rough when you're living all over the place. Well, we live far away from all the people, and normally I love it, but with times like this, it makes it kind of like, dang, I don't have nobody for the babies to just be. They're not babies, but you know, you know, they need somebody. So there's that, you know. But if I do a girl trip, I wouldn't have to worry about that because it'd just be Michael would be with the kids. But I don't know about a girls trip because now it's waited too late. You know what I mean? I don't know that I can get people kind of on board for the thing. And I don't know. Then I thought maybe I should do it at home and just have a big thing at my house and then invite people here. That may be more reasonable. But I feel like I'm shortchanging myself because it is my big 5-0. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I should do something big. But if you have any ideas, let me know. Right about now, 1-6, and I could. Tia, you're so funny. Tia said, right about now, Moto 6 and a cooler by the pool would do. But kind of for me too, really. And like I said, I need a break. So honestly, that would work too. Give me a pool, some water, and I'm good. So anyway, but I've enjoyed talking to you. Tia, I feel like I need to give you a hug. Angela, I always want to give you a hug because I haven't talked to you in a minute. And Tia, I haven't talked to you in a minute either because I haven't been in our little chat thing. But I'm so glad to see you guys. And if you all were in my area, I would say, come see me speak at this function I'm so excited about. And that's another thing. I got to get some reels going and get the momentum going. Get the momentum going. Go get the momentum going because I want to do it again and again and again. And then I won't feel so bad about the 25th. Okay. So anyway, let's see. Did I miss? Yes, that was it. All right. So what time is it? It is, it is 1:45. So I am going to wrap it up. Let me make sure I got all the links that I wanted to share. Yes. So you can see the link for the event in Norfolk, Virginia. Norfolk, Virginia will be a nice little trip, Miss Angela. Yes, check it out. Check it out. I think that's actually a shorter trip than coming all the way to Williamsburg, to be honest with you. But that's going to be a lot of fun. I'm so excited. My husband volunteered to be my photographer. I'm a tiny bit afraid about that because he knows stuff, but he's just not a photographer. Like he will probably take pictures. It will be a beautiful picture of me, right? But it would be like he would get somebody's butt in the background because he doesn't pay attention to his surroundings. Like you'll be like, I could be fly like, and in the pose and everything, and right next to me will be somebody leaning over to pick up their purse, and he would have got it on camera because he doesn't think like that. Like I think I'll wait for a moment and then take a picture, but or a video. So I don't know about that. So we shall see. And then I thought I would just invite all my friends, but I don't have no friends, not a lot here in Ohio, Virginia. Like all my friends are in other states. Oh, Tia, my event is, I'm going to copy the link again. My event is in um, Norfolk, Virginia, and I am going to be speaking. I've been invited to be a keynote speaker. I'm so excited. Okay, I'm going to find the link. It's up top. Hold on, I'm going to see if I can, without messing it up. Let's see. Can I copy it? Okay, I got to go over here and copy it. I'm going to copy it. I'm going to copy it, and I'm going to paste it. It's coming up, though, on the 28th, which is a Saturday on the 20th of May. So, yeah. So it's kind of short notice, but I found out myself that I've been asked to do such a thing last week, and she knows I'm about my business. She I can pull it together. So, but that's when it is. Did I put the link there? I did. So that's when that is going to be. It's going to be May 28th. It's in Norfolk, Virginia. Activated Women of Norfolk. It's just Activated Women. It's a great network. And if you have a small business or a big business or anything going on, you kind of need to be there because you don't know who you're going to meet. In fact, that's how I met her at an event like this, not to this, not as big as this, but I met her at an event like this, and look at us, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm enjoying watching her grow and do things like go to Africa and be invited to speak. I'm like, child, let me take notes, okay? I am taking notes, and she's so encouraging too. She's not greedy with her knowledge, and she's just a beautiful person inside and out. But I tend to keep meeting people like that, so God knows who I need to meet. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I somehow put this thing right smack on my face. I don't know how I did that. My bag. It's just there. But I'm excited. I can't wait. So I'm gonna be. I don't know if I selected the correct outfit. I hope I don't melt to death because the weather's been kind of funny here. Like it was warmer in Michigan than it was today. Mom and Dad said it was 85 today in Michigan. I think here in Virginia it was 74, which isn't bad, except it was like rainy and kind of like, not stormy, but good napping weather. So I don't know what the weather's gonna be like by then. I hope not too hot because I got something that might make me hot. Why did I do that? Because I wanted to look cute. I need to bring a fan to go inside my clothes like they do for those costumes. You know what I'm saying? Is there such a thing? Can you put a fan? Anyway, I'm thinking too much. But I'm going to get off of here and go check on my children because I'm sure they've enjoyed their time without me. Who knows what they're doing? I'm sure nothing that they're supposed to be doing. I'm sure it is. And I hope that Rio, my little puppy, is staying out of trouble so that he doesn't get kicked out. Because I managed to save his life. And Daddy has not been talking about kicking him out or anything for a good 2 days. Yeah, so we got to go longer. We got to have longer stretches of that. So I can feel good about the fact that he's going to be home and here with me until he dies. Not me, until he dies, because his life is shorter than my life, right? So, but you guys have a wonderful evening. I'm so glad to see you, and check us out because we'll be back. I'm going to try to be in the habit of doing this. Even when I don't have a guest scheduled, I have another guest scheduled in June. I can't excited about. She's a friend of mine from Lansing, Michigan, and she's in Florida now, but doing great things. I'm so excited. So we'll talk about that the next time. So I love you guys, and I'll see you the next time. Bye.